College campus? Did you say college campus classic hits? Well, sure you did. We're reading the Tree of Life, Bible Commentary, Song of Solomon by John Courson. We read Romans by Andrew Womack, and now we're doing John Courson's Bible Commentary, Tree of Life. And it's a Song of Solomon. It's really good. I suggest you get it. It's really good. You will enjoy this book. We're in chapter 2. The Song of Solomon 2:1. I am the rose of Sharon. As chapter 2 opens, the shepherd king speaks, saying, I am the rose of Sharon. Jesus identified himself as the bread of life, John 6:35, and the light of the world, John 8:12. But here, he's speaking of something more than an essential need or provision for life. Jesus saying, I am not just the bread and life. I'm something beautiful to behold. I don't only give you the essentials. I bring beauty to your life. Song of Solomon 2:1, and the lily of the valleys. When Jesus says, I'm a lily in your society, in our society, we think pansy. But Jesus Christ was no pansy. No, not at all. As a matter of fact, Christ Jesus was just the opposite of a pansy. A carpenter, before there were skill saws and power tools, I suggest to you he had massive arms. Are very, very powerful, very strong. And no one vendor dared challenge him when he overturned money stands and drove out cattle in the temple, Matthew 21:12. When he was taken to the edge of a cliff and about to be thrown over the edge by an angry mob, it took only a look from him to part the crowd. Luke 4:29-30. Yet at the same time, Jesus isn't a Clint Eastwood type. I'm so glad the Lord isn't like Clint Eastwood. Wouldn't it be disappointing to get to heaven and hear him say, make my day? Or Epic-I-A. This one who is the essence of masculinity is also so tender and beautiful. He says, I am the rose of Sharon and the lily of the valley. You know, it's funny because when we think of Christ Jesus, a lot of people think of, easygoing, tender, easygoing, a throw over or whatever. But Christ Jesus was the furthest thing from anything like that whatsoever. Christ Jesus, as we know it, is very powerful, very strong. When we study and we see who Christ really is, we find out Christ Jesus was a very strong man. And he had to have been because he did a lot of walking, so his legs must have been huge. He must have had huge buttocks on him and legs. And plus he was a carpenter, so he must have had some really nice looking arms on him. Plus he was very skinny, he fasted a lot. So this man was masculine Jesus. And plus he was perfect. So he had to have looked very young and very strong, and I'm sure when he was angry, very scary. I'm TcYbarra. This is College Campus Classic Hits. What do you think? Go ahead and comment on this one. I really want to hear what you have to say. God bless you.